Hello, viewers. This is Michael from Three Reviews, bringing you a new podcast on my segment called the Super Sentai Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to breathe so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will attain to adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will attain to adult language if you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, then you have to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, sorry about the late review on the latest episode of King-Ohger. I was hanging out with the family yesterday on the holiday. So basically, sorry for the late review on the latest episode of King-Ohger. So anyway, let's get into the episode. So anyway, the episode starts like this. We see Death, down in his underground base, healing himself after he got beat up by, Jeremy, aka the Spider Ranger. That's why I call him the Spider Ranger. After he got beat up by Jeremy, he suffered some damage, and he was using his technicals to, help him heal his body from his battle with Jeremy and whatnot. So basically, Jeremy showed up while Defo was healing himself, and basically, I know you're mad at me at this point, Jeremy, being cocky, was like, I know you're mad at me because I got rough with you. So basically, I'm here to get you this. So basically, he gave him the Gemstone of the Grasshopper Zord and gave it to Common Jin, the Prime Minister, the Prime Minister of the Death War, and Death War. He gave it to Common Jin, the Prime Minister of the Bug War, and left-hand man of Death War, and he just left. So anyway, we went to. So basically, we went to we went to Isabella, and basically, Giving with Hemo at Isabella, and and Giving was worried that we need to do something, we need to free the Grasshoppers or the Scorpions or and the Rhino Beetle Zord from the Bugwa. So basically, we know that I know that there's somewhere I know that the Deathers are somewhere under the city of Sugarin. So basically, if I can find out what if I can go to Sugarin, I can sense where the Zord's at, and maybe we could save him. So basically, he was like, oh, okay then, but first we need to disguise you to disguise your you need to disguise first. So basically, Hema had her servants put Garrett in disguise and disguise him as Sebastian. So anyway, we back at Sugarum, we see, Kaguraga. So basically, we see Kaguraga's kitchen, once again, with Reckless, and basically he was demanding that, if you were the other Rangers, find out if you told the others that, if you find that spider dude again, tell him to come see me. So anyway, back at so basically we got to Neo Sofa, and basically we see Jeremy just popped up and wanted to talk to Yama. So basically Yama said like, hey, you just can't pop up here, the man managed to talk to Yama, and basically Jeremy show off the power of his bitter mixture shooter. Turns out the bitter mixture shooter has illusion power. So basically, so basically he wanted to, he wanted Yama to take a look at it and see at his bitter mixture shooter to make it better, make the illusion powers even better. But at first, he wanted to before he did that, he wanted to get to know Yama first. So basically, turns out, we got a backstory for Yama. Turns out, 15 years ago, during the Great Catastrophe, where those robot bugs, attacked the Savannah, he made it a special AI program that advanced, all the bug zords throughout the kingdoms for, all the bugs throughout the kingdom for, forever going rogue. And therefore, that's how he became the president of Neosopa, because of his program. So basically, Yama grew up poor. He worked at a junkyard, probably with his grandpa, I believe. So anyway. So basically, the Great Catastrophe had these robot bugs that attacked Savannah. So basically, he ordered to prevent that from happening again. He made a special AI program to stop all the bug zords for going nuts. And therefore that's how he became president of Neosopa. So basically, after Yama's aide told Jeremy, after Yama's aide told Yama's story and whatnot. So basically, Jeremy decided to trust him, and gave him the Vita Mixer to see he could, enhance the power of the illusion powers of the Vita Mixer shooter. So basically, Yama was like, instead, Yama decided to use the power of the Vita Mixer to the illusion powers of the Vita Mixer to prank King Reckless, and basically he's going to get one of those futon sit pedals, and basically use the Vita Mixer to use the Vita Mixer to and fake to do a fart noise once Reckless set on him. So basically, Yama decided, instead of studying the Vita Mixture, like Genevieve wanted, instead of sorry, a little tongue-tied. So instead of studying instead of studying it and enhancing the illusion power of the Vita Mixture shooter, he's going to use it to prank. Reckless with. So anyway. Meanwhile, turns out that the monster that the Grasshopper Zord destroyed, it was actually still alive. So basically, it managed to sneak into. Turns out the monster has illusion power. So basically, it managed to sneak into Neosopa, into the Neosopa nation, and basically knocked out, basically scared the living daylights out of Yama's aide, and basically took his place. He used his illusion powers to take Yama's aide's place. So anyway, the Rangers basically, headed to the Sugar Kingdom and whatnot. So basically, Hero and Garen, who was disguised as Sebastian, came to the Sugar Kingdom and tried to find out where are the Scorpion Jones at, underground at the Sugar Kingdom somewhere. Because we know that seems like the bad guy's base is somewhere underground the Sugar Kingdom. So anyway, So anyway, Garen. So basically, while Garen and the others were doing that, we see, So basically, Yama got the message about King Wireless wanted to see Jeremy. So basically, Jeremy with Yama to go see Wireless, and try to prank him, but things didn't go his way. The prank kind of backfired on him. Reckless didn't. Reckless was very suspicious of Yama when Yama wanted him to sit on that pillow that was rigged to make a fart note and embarrass him. So basically Yama ended up accidentally sitting on the pillow, and basically the prank backfired on him. So basically Reckless' age laughed at the fart note that the pillow gave off and whatnot, or the fireworks and whatnot. So basically, and basically after that, and basically, Jeremy saw his bitter mixture that came out the pillow, and he was very pissed off. So basically, after that, he was very pissed off. While the other Rangers outside were fighting off some foot soldiers and whatnot. So basically, that's when the monster who was disguised as Yama's age. And he decided to say, "Oh, it was the monster's fault. He was trying to trick you, and basically, use the monster as a scapegoat." And basically, and Yama chased after the monster and morphed up. So basically, Jeremy was very pissed off at what Yama did. Tried to use his bitter mixture on trying to prank the king, with his bitter mixture of losing powers. So basically, he went nuts, and he took out the Rangers, stole their morphers, and basically used his bitter mixer to summon his Tartanula Zord, and basically he took down the giant foot soldiers, and basically once he took down the giant foot soldiers and the monster, he also managed to free the three god Zords, being the Scorpion Zord, the Grasshopper Zord, and the Liner Beater Zord from Death Zord's crutches. So basically, with the help of the Tarantula Zord, he was able to free the Grasshopper Zord, the Liner Beater Zord, and the Scorpion Zord from Death Zord's secret underground base, somewhere under Shikaram. So basically, after that, Garen heard from the three god Zords and say that, since that Jeremy helped free them, they decided to follow him now. Since Jeremy freed the three god Zords, the three god Zords are following Jeremy's lead after he used his own Zord to free them and whatnot. And also, he got the Grasshopper Soul and Scorpion Soul back from Hemo. He got the Grasshopper Soul back from Inogen, and also he got the Scorpion Soul back from Hemo, and basically put it back into the Zord and whatnot after he freed them from. After he freed them and saved them from Death Zord's underground base and whatnot. So anyway, he used the Spider Zord's power to destroy the monster, and basically he got away in his giant Spider Zord. Turns out, inside the cockpit, we see Jeremy with all the Rangers morphers set for Heracles, set for Heracles' sword. So basically, he got all the Rangers morphers is set for Heracles. And it turns out that he did not destroy the monster. The monster was inside the cockpit, and so basically, it was all a big illusion. So basically, Jeremy said it's quite clear that you're not a bad creature. You're just in a tight situation. So basically, it turns out that the monster was not a evil monster, a kind of a shy bug monster and whatnot. So basically, he was not really evil. So basically, Jeremy, that's the reason why I spared you. And plus, you're gonna owe me a favor later on. And basically, this is how the episode ended, with Jeremy talking to the monster that he inside his Zord cockpit, and say that I might need your service I might need your help for later on, for sparing your life. And basically that's how the episode ended, with Jeremy with having all the Rangers morphers that tied to his belt by his spider webs, and basically Jeremy telling the monster that I will ask your service sometime soon to help me out, to get control of the Bugwa and become the new king of the Bugwa. And basically that's how the episode ended on that note. So anyway, this was a good episode. We finally get to see it. We got to see the Sixth Ranger Zord, basically the Tartanula Zord, in action. It's a good episode. Anyway, what do you guys think about this episode? Good, bad, or just okay? Anyway, or just now. Please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, just sign off. 1.